Archangel Michael says, "The heavens tremble tonight as my voice echoes through realms unseen. I have been crying loudly, louder than the thunder that shakes the skies. Because you have not heard what the divine has been trying to tell you. This is not just another day. This is not just another message. It is an emergency. Your destiny is being rewritten as you read these words. A powerful millionaire, someone whose name you know but never imagined, has taken a sudden, unexplainable interest in you. What they have discovered about you has left them in complete shock. And the path ahead will change everything you thought you knew about your future." Archangel Michael says, "This person has been silently observing you. Not with judgment, but with awe and disbelief. They have seen something in you that others could not. A light that no darkness can hide. Their world, filled with wealth and power, was shaken the moment your name was whispered into their life. What they uncovered about you shattered their understanding of success and love. And now they are preparing to step closer to you than ever before. But there is danger in delay. This divine connection can only manifest if you open your heart in time. Every second you hesitate, forces of envy and shadow try to pull this miracle away from your hands." Archangel Michael says, "I am crying not from sorrow, but from the urgency of heaven's call. If you ignore this, the door that leads to your long-awaited breakthrough may close forever." Sparkles type Amen 333 to claim this blessing now. Sparkles Archangel Michael says, "I am standing before you, my tears falling like rivers of light. Because you do not see what heaven has already set in motion. From the throne of the Most High, I have been commanded to deliver this to you without delay. The winds are restless. The stars have shifted. And divine whispers echo through time and space with only one purpose, to reach you now. The moment you opened this message, a spiritual alarm rang through realms unseen, declaring that you are finally ready to know the truth." Archangel Michael says, "A millionaire, wrapped in power and influence, has been secretly drawn toward your life. Their heart is unsettled, their mind racing. Because what they discovered about you is nothing they have ever encountered before. This is not chance. This is not human reasoning. It is divine orchestration, heaven's own hands moving pieces that no mortal could arrange. You have been seen, chosen, and now pursued. And soon, this presence will step out of shadows to stand before you." Type Amen 777 to seal this message with heavenly protection. Your energy has pierced through layers of disbelief that surround wealthy hearts. This millionaire saw your light in a moment when their own soul felt empty. They searched for answers in wealth, but found none. Until your name entered their life like a quiet storm. Archangel Michael says, "They are not just curious about you. They are shaken, completely undone by the realization that you are unlike anyone they have ever met. It feels as if they have known you for lifetimes. As if destiny has finally bridged an impossible gap. Behind closed doors, they are speaking about you in secret, seeking guidance on how to approach you without scaring you away. Powerful advisors are stunned. For never before has this person's heart been captured in such a divine, undeniable way. Type Amen 999 to keep this divine connection safe from envy and darkness. But there are forces fighting against this union. Jealous spirits, people consumed by greed and fear, do not want you to step into this blessing. They sense that when this connection fully unfolds, your life will ascend beyond their reach. Archangel Michael says, "This is why I cry out tonight. Why my voice thunders and my sword glows with holy fire. If you hesitate, these forces may twist the millionaire's mind with lies, delaying or even stealing this destiny meant for you. Already, whispers of sabotage are moving like serpents in shadows. Enemies from your past and present, people you trusted but who betrayed you, would rather see you broken than elevated by heaven's hand. But you are not defenseless. The moment you choose to accept this message fully, I will station angels of war around your life to guard this blessing, until it is placed in your hands without delay." Type Amen 111 to summon divine warriors for your protection. This person has already made plans. Documents are being prepared. Financial paths opened. And doors you once thought impossible are now turning on their hinges. Archangel Michael says, "You will not chase this millionaire. They will find you. They will stand before you in awe. And they will speak words that carry the weight of destiny. They will confess how you disrupted their world of luxury and noise. How your unseen presence has changed their heart more than wealth ever could. And they will not approach you with arrogance. They will come humbled, knowing that heaven has written your name beside theirs." Type Amen 444 if you receive this divine appointment now. Would you like me to continue writing the next 3,500 plus words in this same suspenseful, 3-sentence paragraph style until the full prophecy and emotional climax unfold? Archangel Michael says, "The silence of heaven has been broken for you tonight. Trumpets that have not sounded in ages are now echoing through the spiritual realms, announcing that a divine appointment is being sealed with your name. You may feel ordinary in the eyes of those around you, but the heavens see you as chosen. This is why a millionaire with power, wealth, and influence suddenly feels drawn to you with a force they cannot explain. They have seen your face in dreams that felt too real to ignore. They have heard your name whispered when no one was there. And now, after a shocking discovery, their heart pounds with a longing they cannot hide much longer." Type Amen 212 to let heaven know you are ready to receive this revelation. Archangel Michael says, "This person's life has been filled with riches but no true fulfillment. They built empires yet slept in emptiness. But something in your spirit, something beyond human beauty, has awakened a hunger in them to truly live again. In their private chamber, they hold documents and pictures tied to your name. They run their hands across these pages in disbelief, knowing destiny has marked you for something only divine intervention could explain. The shock they feel is not just admiration, it is recognition. Recognition of a bond unseen but undeniable. They know now that their future, their very purpose, cannot be complete without stepping into your life. Type Amen 505 to allow destiny to move unhindered toward you. This is not a message about fleeting attention. This is not about someone passing by with curiosity. It is about a powerful transformation, a divine collision. That will change your name, your home, your legacy forever. Archangel Michael says. Already, angels have been dispatched to clear the obstacles. Hidden enemies plotting in darkness are being exposed and silenced before they can touch what is yours. I have seen the contracts prepared with your future entwined in golden ink. I have seen the moment where heaven's light will wrap around you as this millionaire kneels before you. Not as a master, but as a humbled servant of divine will. Type Amen 636 to command angels to keep this pathway clear. The world you know today is too small for the destiny unfolding tomorrow. Your steps are being shifted by unseen forces. Every delay, every rejection, every tear you have cried was not in vain, it was positioning. Archangel Michael says. This connection was hidden for a time to protect it. If it had been revealed too soon, it would have been destroyed by jealous hearts and schemes designed to strip you of heaven's gifts. But the seal has now been broken. Your name has reached royal ears, and what they have discovered is beyond their understanding. That is why they cannot sleep. Why they pace in silence. Why they send whispers of wealth toward your door without yet revealing their face. Type Amen 818 to unlock what has been divinely sealed for you. Already, divine preparation has begun. Angels move through corridors of power, softening hearts and shifting minds, so that when this millionaire steps forward, the world will not stand in the way. Archangel Michael says. There will be signs in the coming days. Numbers will repeat before your eyes. Dreams will come alive with clarity. And you will feel a sudden pull toward a place you cannot explain. This is heaven guiding you toward divine alignment. No hand of man can alter it. No shadow can darken it. This moment is sealed in heavenly fire, waiting only for your acceptance. Type Amen 929 if you are ready to walk into this unshakable promise. Archangel Michael says. The earth trembles as heaven writes your story tonight. I have not wept this loudly in centuries. Because your heart has been blinded to the divine destiny forming around you. This is not a message meant for tomorrow. It is a message that has shattered barriers. To reach you now, because the time cannot wait. Every moment you delay, forces in darkness attempt to steal the miracle that belongs only to you. This millionaire, this powerful soul chosen by heaven, is not just intrigued by you. They are shaken, completely undone. Unable to return to their old life since the moment your name reached them. Type Amen 303 to shield this divine connection from every dark attempt to destroy it. Archangel Michael says. The shock they feel is beyond words. They have seen many faces, crossed paths with people seeking their wealth and power. But none carried the light you carry. When they discovered who you truly are, it felt as though heaven had whispered your name directly into their soul. It was not luck, not coincidence, but divine design moving with precision. Even now, this person has instructed people to watch over you from a distance. Not to control you, but to make sure you are safe until the right moment to step forward. Type Amen 414 to let heaven release angelic guardians around your life. The realm of spirit has already sealed your union. In visions unseen by earthly eyes, you and this millionaire have already stood together under divine light. What is happening now is only the physical unfolding of what heaven has already written. Archangel Michael says, "This is why your spirit has been restless. Why you've felt unseen hands guiding you. Why your heart has ached with a longing you couldn't explain. It is not imagination. It is destiny whispering that change is closer than you think. And when this meeting happens, it will feel as though time stands still. Because your souls have known each other far longer than this life." Type Amen 515 to align your spirit with the divine timeline already set for you. This is not just about wealth entering your life. This is about a divine mission. A sacred purpose that heaven designed long before you took your first breath. Archangel Michael says, "The money, the status, these are only tools heaven will use to position you in the place of influence you were born to hold. You will rise. But you will not rise alone. This connection will carry both of you into a future the enemy has tried to erase for years. Already, angels have been dispatched to war in unseen realms. They are battling lies, breaking chains of limitation, and silencing the voices that wish to speak against you." Type Amen 626 to command these angelic warriors to complete their mission. Soon, you will receive signs that cannot be denied. A message will appear unexpectedly. An invitation will reach you in a way no one could have planned. And when this millionaire finally steps before you, their first words will pierce your spirit with recognition and divine confirmation. Archangel Michael says, "I have seen this moment unfold. I have seen tears fall from your eyes as you realize that heaven has finally answered prayers you thought were forgotten. I have seen your hands shake as gifts you never dreamed of receiving are placed into your palms by this very person. And when it happens, the heavens will rejoice. For darkness will have failed once again to stop what God Himself has ordained." Type Amen 737 if you are ready to step into this moment without fear. Archangel Michael says, "The cries of heaven have not ceased because the hour is still urgent. I stand before you in radiant sorrow, not because you are lost, but because you do not yet see how close your miracle stands. This is why my voice is louder tonight than the storms of the earth. It is why every angel surrounding me is watching you with fierce attention. You were meant to read this message at this very second. Not yesterday, not tomorrow. Because tonight, the final alignment of your destiny has begun." Type Amen 838 to receive the strength to step into this divine alignment. This millionaire, the one heaven has chosen to elevate and connect with your life, has spent years searching without knowing what they sought. They chased wealth, built empires, stood at the top of power and influence. Yet their spirit ached in silence. Archangel Michael says, "The moment your name entered their life, They felt the unshakable truth. Their search had ended. This was no coincidence. No accident. But the divine answering questions they could not even speak aloud. Now they are overwhelmed by two powerful emotions. Shock at discovering who you are. And an uncontrollable desire to never let this moment slip away. Type Amen 949 to keep this unshakable divine pull alive. Behind closed doors. This person has already started making changes in their world. Because of you. Documents are being rewritten. Deals restructured. And new paths opened. To make sure nothing stands in the way when heaven's timing says, now. Archangel Michael says. You have felt strange shifts lately. Doors closing suddenly. Unexpected pauses in your plans. People leaving your life without reason. Do not fear these changes. They are not rejections. They are heaven's rearrangements. What is leaving was never meant to hold your future. What is arriving cannot be stopped. And soon it will stand before you as a living miracle. Type Amen 555 if you accept heaven's rearrangement for your highest good. This is why darkness is furious. Envy burns in those who cannot understand. Why such blessings would belong to you. Some will try to slander your name. To paint you unworthy of this divine connection. Archangel Michael says. Do not let their whispers pierce your heart. Their jealousy is only proof that they can sense heaven's favor on your life. No lie, no scheme, no shadow can break what God Himself has written with eternal fire. Even now, I spread my wings around you, creating a shield no force of evil can penetrate. I am preparing you, clearing the path, and setting heavenly warriors in place to guard your promise. Type Amen 1111 to summon this full shield of divine protection. The exact reason this millionaire is drawn to you goes far beyond what the eye can see. You carry an ancient light, a spiritual mark that resonates only with souls destined to align with divine missions. Archangel Michael says. When this person learned who you truly are, they saw that same light glowing in you. That has been prophesied in visions they have held for years. You are the missing piece to a divine purpose they could never complete alone. Your meeting is not about wealth or recognition. It is about fulfilling a heavenly assignment that will ripple through generations. Together, you will break chains, shift kingdoms, and leave a mark on the earth that only heaven could have planned. Type Amen 2222 to seal this generational mission upon your life. Archangel Michael says. The heavens are trembling with anticipation. I have not stopped crying because I know that what is meant for you is greater than anything you've ever imagined. This is not an ordinary connection. It is written in the highest books of destiny. Even the stars in the night sky have shifted position to align with this divine moment. This millionaire, this chosen vessel of wealth and influence, has been moving silently under heaven's command. They have seen visions at night that shook them awake. Visions where your face appeared surrounded by radiant light, A light they could not ignore. Type Amen 1234 to allow these divine visions to draw them nearer to you. Archangel Michael says, their first encounter with your presence was not accidental. Even if you do not remember it, their soul recognized you immediately. This is why they are shocked. Because heaven has shown them glimpses of your destiny that even you have yet to see. In private, they have spoken your name in reverence. They have told trusted advisors, this person is not like anyone I've met before. Every attempt to explain this pull toward you fails, because no human language can capture a divine bond. Type Amen 678 to keep this bond strong and unshakable. Already, preparations are being made for the encounter. Flights are being booked, meetings rearranged, and paths cleared, so that the moment is not missed. This is why your schedule, your steps, even your thoughts have felt unusual lately. Because heaven is guiding you closer to this destined place and time. Archangel Michael says, when this moment comes, you will not need to chase. You will not need to beg or prove your worth. They will approach you with humility, eyes filled with awe and truth. And they will say, I have been searching for you longer than you can imagine. Your heart will know instantly that this is not human attraction, but heaven fulfilling its promise to you. Type Amen 9999 to step boldly into this predestined meeting. The blessings that follow will be unlike anything your past could have prepared you for. You will be elevated into realms of influence, where your voice will carry power and authority. Doors that were locked for generations in your bloodline will swing open, and chains that held your family in struggle will shatter in an instant. Archangel Michael says, this millionaire is not just bringing wealth. They are bringing restoration, healing, and access to opportunities that heaven has reserved for you alone. Together, you will build what others only dream about. And your story will be told as a testimony of what divine alignment can accomplish. The moment this connection is sealed, waves of blessings will flow like rivers. Miracles in health, breakthroughs in family unity, and a rise in spiritual power that even your enemies will not understand. Type Amen 7777 if you accept this wave of miracles now. Archangel Michael says, even as I speak, I am dispatching more angels to your side. They will move silently, invisible to human eyes, but powerful enough to push back every opposing force. No sabotage will succeed. No delay will hold. For this is a heavenly command. This encounter will happen suddenly, in a place you least expect. Yet when it happens, you will feel a divine stillness in the air, a knowing that all your waiting has finally reached its purpose. And on that day, the heavens will rejoice. For a new chapter in your destiny will begin with unstoppable glory. Type Amen 5555 to walk fully protected and prepared for this divine appointment. Archangel Michael says, the divine scrolls are opening wider tonight. revealing layers of truth that were hidden from you until this very moment. Every tear you've cried, every silent prayer you thought was unheard, has been counted and carried to heaven's throne. The heavens have not only heard you, but have been building a path for your elevation for years. Even when you felt forgotten, every step you took was leading closer to this exact alignment with the chosen soul, who will soon step into your life. Type Amen 1010 to acknowledge the unseen guidance that has carried you this far. Archangel Michael says, the signs will come one by one, like golden breadcrumbs leading you to destiny. In the coming days, you will notice repeated numbers appearing in strange places, voices calling your name in dreams, and sudden waves of peace in the middle of ordinary moments. Do not dismiss these as coincidences. These are the divine's way of pulling you into position, making sure you do not miss the sacred meeting already written for you. Even nature itself will respond. Birds will fly across your path unusually close. The wind will shift suddenly around you. These are the angels moving in the atmosphere to remind you that heaven is active in your favor. Type Amen 1212 to stay in tune with these heavenly signals. This millionaire's journey to you has been filled with unexpected turns. They tried to resist at first, telling themselves that this could not be real. But the divine presence around your name was too powerful to ignore. Archangel Michael says, I have stood beside them, whispering truth when doubts tried to take root. I have placed visions in their sleep, moments of divine clarity, where they saw you standing with them in victory, smiling with a light that healed their wounded soul. Now their resistance has been shattered. Their only desire is to find you, to hold your hand, and to walk into the future. Heaven has shown them both. Type Amen 1313 to open the doors for this destined meeting without delay. As this encounter approaches, many blessings will cascade into your life like flowing rivers. Unexpected financial breakthroughs, new connections with people of influence, and the removal of toxic ties will all happen in rapid succession. Archangel Michael says, do not fear when old things fall away. What is leaving cannot be compared to the glory of what is coming. This is heaven's cleansing to prepare your life for the greatness about to arrive. Your home will feel different, your spirit lighter, and even your reflection in the mirror will begin to glow with a radiance that only divine favor can give. And when this person finally appears before you, their words will unlock something powerful. A confirmation that heaven itself has joined your paths. Type Amen 1414 if you are ready to witness this divine transformation. Archangel Michael says, in the final moments before you meet, I will personally stand beside you. You will feel a sudden stillness, as though time has paused just for you. Your heartbeat will quicken, but instead of fear, you will feel overwhelming peace. I will whisper to your spirit, this is the one heaven has sent. And when your eyes meet theirs, the world around you will fade away. For your souls will recognize each other instantly. From that moment forward, no force on earth or in darkness will ever separate what heaven has joined. This connection will flourish, bringing joy, abundance, and a destiny so powerful that even your enemies will bow in silence. Type Amen 1515 to step fully into this final stage of your divine journey. Archangel Michael says, the heavens are roaring with anticipation as the final seal on your destiny prepares to break. For too long, forces of darkness tried to delay this divine appointment. But tonight, under heaven's command, nothing will be able to stand in the way. From the highest courts of light, angels are descending with scrolls carrying your name written in golden fire. Every one of these scrolls declares the same truth. You were born to rise. And this destined connection with the millionaire is the key to unlocking your true inheritance. Type Amen 1616 to receive this final heavenly decree of inheritance. Archangel Michael says, after this meeting happens, your life will transform in ways you never imagined possible. It will not be just wealth or recognition, but a total elevation of your soul, your purpose, and your divine mission on earth. The first blessing will be restoration. Every loss, every betrayal, every season where you felt forgotten, will be returned to you multiplied. Relationships long broken will be healed, and tears of sorrow will turn to tears of joy. Type Amen 1717 to claim this restoration promised to you by heaven. The second blessing will be abundance without struggle. Opportunities you once chased will begin chasing you. Doors that remained shut for years will suddenly open, as if they were waiting for this exact moment. Archangel Michael says, I will place you before kings and leaders, not to be used or controlled, but to stand in power and speak truth. With the authority of divine favor, your voice will carry weight in rooms where others are silenced. The wealth coming through this connection will not just fill your hands, but will overflow to lift others, feeding the hungry, healing the sick, and changing lives beyond what you can see now. Type Amen 1818 if you accept this unstoppable wave of abundance. The third blessing will be divine protection and elevation. From the moment your union with this chosen soul is sealed, darkness will lose its grip on your life forever. Enemies will scatter without explanation. Plots to harm you will fall apart before they even begin. Archangel Michael says, I will not leave your side. My sword will blaze with heavenly fire to guard your steps and ensure this mission reaches completion. The world will watch in awe as heaven's light surrounds you like a fortress. From this elevation, you will lead others out of darkness, becoming a beacon of hope that even generations after you will remember. Type Amen 1919 to step under this eternal shield of protection. Archangel Michael says, when all these blessings unfold, the final heavenly decree will be spoken over you. I will stand once more before your spirit and declare, it is done. What heaven has promised has been delivered. No power shall ever strip it away. You are crowned in divine favor, lifted by angelic hands, and destined to reign in victory forever. From that day forward, miracles will no longer surprise you, because they will become the rhythm of your life. Every sunrise will carry new blessings. Every night will end in peace and fulfillment. And every step will echo with the sound of destiny fully realized. Type Amen 2020 now to seal this heavenly decree over your life for eternity. This is the final call of heaven's urgent message. I have cried loudly for you to hear it. I have fought through realms of resistance to deliver it. And now the choice is yours. You can let it pass by. Or you can claim it. Receive it. And walk boldly into the divine future that has been prepared only for you. Archangel Michael says, I stand ready to guide you, to shield you, and to walk with you into this miracle. The gates of heaven are open. The millionaire is on their way. And the time to step into destiny is now. Type Amen 2121 to fully accept and manifest this divine, unstoppable blessing. Archangel Michael says, even though the message has been fully declared, the heavens have not stopped pouring revelation into your life. Every word spoken carries living fire. And as you read further, that fire begins to manifest miracles in unseen realms. I am still standing at the edge of your destiny, watching every shadow retreat as the light of heaven expands around you. The angelic hosts are not silent. They are singing songs of triumph. Songs that announce your breakthrough has been sealed forever. Type Amen 2222 to align with this unending flow of divine victory. The heavenly scrolls did not just close when the decree was given. They have opened to a second page, revealing the continuation of blessings that will unfold long after the first miracle arrives. Archangel Michael says, this connection with the millionaire is not a single blessing, but the opening of a lifetime covenant between your spirit and heaven's abundance. Once you meet, waves of divine opportunities will begin to flow endlessly, touching every part of your existence. Old debts will vanish. Doors to high places will swing wide. And even distant lands will call your name, as heaven expands your reach and influence. Type Amen 2323 if you are ready for this covenant of unending blessings. With every passing day after your union is sealed, miracles will multiply. You will witness supernatural acceleration, progress and success arriving in days that would normally take years to achieve. Archangel Michael says, this is because heaven's timing is no longer waiting. It is moving swiftly to compensate for every delay and injustice you've endured. The wealth flowing toward you will not just fill your hands, but will create generational change, lifting your bloodline into honor and prosperity forever. Type Amen 2424 to activate this supernatural acceleration in your life. As this transformation continues, your spiritual power will also awaken fully. Gifts you didn't know you carried will suddenly manifest. Wisdom, discernment, divine authority that no man can question. Archangel Michael says, with these gifts, you will guide others who are lost, heal those who are broken, and lead many into their own heavenly callings. Your life will no longer be ordinary. It will shine as a living testimony of what happens when a chosen soul listens to heaven's urgent call. Everywhere you go, angelic presence will follow, and even strangers will feel the peace and light radiating from your spirit. Type Amen 2525 to fully awaken the spiritual gifts heaven has placed inside you. Even after decades pass, this blessing will not fade. It will grow stronger, like a tree planted by divine rivers, its branches stretching far beyond what you can see today. Archangel Michael says, your name will be remembered with honor, not just in earthly records, but in heavenly books that angels read aloud in praise. What you build with this blessing will stand unshaken through time, leaving footprints of glory that will guide generations yet to come. The heavens will continue to watch over you, celebrating every victory, protecting every step, and ensuring that no darkness ever dares to challenge what has been divinely sealed. Type Amen 2626 to secure this eternal legacy under heaven's watchful eyes. Would you like me to expand this even further into a continuous, never-ending blessing flow style, describing miracle after miracle that unfolds year after year after you receive this divine connection? Archangel Michael says, even as you believe now, the realm of heaven has begun weaving miracles into your future timeline. This is not a single moment of blessing. It is the start of an everlasting river that will never run dry. From the moment you step into this destined connection, each year of your life will outshine the last. Heaven's hands will plant seeds of favor, and every seed will grow into towering trees of success, casting shadows of protection over your family and your name. Type Amen 2727 to let this endless river of blessings begin to flow. Archangel Michael says, in the first year, you will witness restoration unlike anything you've known. Old wounds from your past will be healed completely. Relationships broken for decades will find reconciliation. And those who once doubted you will come in awe, unable to deny heaven's hand upon your life. In the second year, doors to new lands and nations will open. Opportunities for influence and expansion will appear miraculously. And you will travel to places where divine favor will welcome you like royalty. Type Amen 2828 to step into the rhythm of these year-by-year miracles. By the third year, the wealth and abundance flowing into your life will reach a level that even you cannot fully comprehend right now. Businesses will flourish. Investments will multiply supernaturally. And your name will be spoken with honor in halls of power. Archangel Michael says, but this wealth is not just for you. It is a divine tool. Through it, you will lift others from poverty, establish foundations of light, and bring hope to those trapped in darkness. This is how heaven will use you to shift the destiny of entire communities and nations. Type Amen 2929 to claim this wealth with divine purpose. In the 4th year and beyond, heaven's miracles will become a daily reality. Your footsteps will leave trails of healing wherever you walk. People will encounter you and feel chains of fear and pain breaking without a single word spoken. Archangel Michael says, "The power of your spirit will shine so brightly that no curse, no enemy, no shadow will dare to approach. Even the air around you will carry divine presence, and angels will move openly in your favor. Your life will not just be blessed. It will become a living portal of miracles, where others will witness heaven's reality through you." Type Amen 3030 to walk as a living miracle bearer forever. Archangel Michael says, "Long after years have passed and seasons have changed, this blessing will not fade. It will echo through time, marking your lineage with eternal light. Generations after you will inherit more than wealth. They will inherit divine favor. Your children and their children will rise as leaders, blessed beyond measure, because of the covenant sealed in this moment. Even in distant futures, angels will speak of your obedience today, and heaven's gates will continue pouring blessings on every soul connected to your name." Type Amen 3131 to anchor this generational favor into eternity. Archangel Michael says, "The river of blessings has no shore, no ending. For once heaven opens its gates for a chosen soul, it continues to pour light for eternity. Even as you breathe now, angels are writing new chapters in the heavenly books, describing what your future descendants will inherit from this moment of divine obedience. The choice you make today will ripple into centuries of favor, altering your entire bloodline forever." Type Amen 3232 to seal this never-ending river of light. In the next generation, your children will walk with a crown of favor that no earthly hand can remove. They will not know the struggles you endured, for heaven will have erased every curse, every barrier that tried to hold your family down. Archangel Michael says, "Your sons will be kings, your daughters queens, not just in status, but in divine wisdom and authority. They will speak and nations will listen, for the same angelic presence surrounding you will walk with them for all their days." Type Amen 3333 to release this royal inheritance for every generation carrying your name. As time continues, angelic crowns will be prepared in heavenly realms for you and those connected to your lineage. These are not crowns of gold alone, but of light and eternal victory, given only to those who answered heaven's urgent call when it came. Archangel Michael says, "Even in eternity, you will be remembered as one who listened to divine instruction, breaking the chains of darkness and opening gateways of glory for countless souls to follow. When you step into the heavenly courts after your earthly journey, choirs of angels will rise in celebration, calling you by a new name. given only to eternal victors. Type Amen 3434 to receive this crown of eternal glory. The miracles will not stop in heaven alone. On earth, angelic celebrations will begin manifesting as supernatural signs and wonders that no human explanation can deny. Archangel Michael says, "You will witness angels appearing in your dreams, and even in waking moments. Feathers of light will cross your path. Heavenly fragrances will fill rooms where you kneel in prayer." These are confirmations that divine forces are working without pause to bring every promise to completion. Even nature will sing your name. Flowers blooming out of season, winds carrying whispers of destiny, and rainbows forming on days when no rain has fallen. Type Amen 3535 to invite these supernatural wonders into your life. Long after your mission on earth is fulfilled, your legacy will not fade. Monuments of light, built not by human hands, but by angels, will stand in heavenly gardens, bearing your story. Archangel Michael says, "Pilgrims from realms beyond will come to see the path you walked, to hear how one soul's obedience shifted the fate of millions. Every miracle, every blessing flowing from you, will echo endlessly in songs sung across galaxies of divine creation. Your destiny is not just great, it is infinite, stretching beyond mortal years, woven into the eternal fabric of heaven's design." Type Amen 3636 to step into this infinite, timeless victory, prepared only for you. Archangel Michael says, "I will now reveal the highest vision of your destiny. A vision so radiant that even angels bow in awe when it is spoken. It is the moment where earth and heaven meet in celebration of your victory. In the far reaches of eternity, after every battle is won, and every blessing fulfilled, you will approach the heavenly throne room. This is not an ordinary place. Its gates are carved from living light, and rivers of crystal flow beneath it, singing melodies only divine beings understand." Type Amen 3737 to step into this eternal revelation. As you walk toward the throne, millions of angels will surround you. Their wings will stretch as far as the eye can see, each feather shimmering like diamonds bathed in sunlight. Their voices will join in one great chorus, singing your name with reverence. Not because you were perfect, but because you answered heaven's urgent call, and fulfilled the mission written before time began. Archangel Michael says, "I will walk beside you in this moment, holding the same sword that protected you during your earthly journey. I will look upon you with joy and pride, for every tear you cried will now be jewels in your eternal crown." Type Amen 3838 to claim this eternal crown of victory. The millionaire, the chosen vessel of divine connection, will also be there beside you. In heaven's eternal light, you will both see how every moment on earth was guided perfectly to complete a heavenly tapestry that no power in darkness could destroy. Together, You will stand before the throne and hear the voice of the Almighty thundering through the realms. Well done. You have fulfilled what was written. Because of you, generations walked into light. Because of you, miracles multiplied without end. Because of you, the earth tasted heaven. Type Amen 3939 if you receive these words as the final seal of your destiny. Then, a procession of souls you never met on earth will step forward, faces glowing. They will bow in gratitude before you. These are the lives that were saved, transformed, and blessed. Because you listened. Because you accepted this message. Because you stepped into the divine connection heaven prepared for you. Archangel Michael says, even galaxies will shine brighter in celebration of your obedience. The eternal gardens will bloom with flowers that only grow when a chosen one completes their heavenly assignment. Your name will be etched in the book of eternal light, never to fade, never to be forgotten. Type Amen 4040 to be written in the book of eternal light. And when the celebration reaches its highest glory, a great silence will fall. The Almighty will rise from the throne, step down with unimaginable radiance, and place upon your head a crown made of pure eternal fire and living light. Archangel Michael says, this is the crown reserved for only a few. Those who turned divine warnings into action. Who overcame every trial. Who carried heaven's mission with unwavering faith. With that crown placed upon you, the heavens will roar in victory. Trumpets will sound through eternity. And you will ascend to a place prepared only for those who completed what heaven declared unstoppable. Type Amen 4141 to receive this highest heavenly honor forever. Archangel Michael says, even after the eternal crown rests upon your head, your journey in the heavenly realms will not end. It will only expand into unimaginable glory. A reign of divine authority prepared solely for you. The moment you are crowned, the throne room will transform. Waves of golden light will sweep across eternity, opening gates to heavenly kingdoms, hidden from mortal understanding. Each gate will reveal realms of wisdom, power, and creation that have awaited your arrival since before the stars were born. Type Amen 4242 to enter these heavenly kingdoms of eternal authority. Archangel Michael says, the Almighty will then speak again, and his voice will create new universes. As he declares, to my faithful one, who answered heaven's cry, who fulfilled the divine mission, I give dominion over realms, where light shall never end, and darkness shall never be remembered. In that instant, you will rise into heavenly places, where angels will bow, not in worship of you, but in honor of the divine authority that heaven has entrusted to your spirit. Type Amen 4343 to accept this divine dominion and rulership. From this throne of light, you will not be distant from souls on earth. You will guide, protect, and intercede for generations yet to be born. Your prayers, even in eternity, will echo like thundering rivers, breaking chains and releasing miracles for countless souls walking their own paths. Archangel Michael says, I will stand as your eternal protector, your heavenly general, and together we will lead legions of angels to guard the earth and spread divine blessings across creation. Your name will become a celestial beacon, recognized across realms, a signal of light that guides wandering spirits back to divine truth. Type Amen 4444 to begin this eternal mission of guidance and protection. Your reign will also extend to heavenly creation itself. With the authority given to you, you will be able to speak life into new worlds, plant gardens in heavenly dimensions, and build sanctuaries of peace, where redeemed souls will dwell forever. Archangel Michael says, every word you speak in these realms will shape existence. Colors unseen by mortal eyes will spring forth from your hands. Celestial melodies will flow from your presence, healing wounds that even time could not mend. This is not imagination. It is a divine decree for the chosen one, who fully answers heaven's call on earth. Type Amen 4545 to step into this creative power of eternal light. As you reign, the eternal connection with the millionaire, the soul heaven destined for you, will also expand beyond earthly limits. Together, you will form a divine partnership that governs heavenly realms in unity. No separation, no shadow, no distance will ever come between you. Archangel Michael says, your love will become a radiant flame in eternity, a beacon that inspires angels and redeemed souls alike. It will be celebrated as one of heaven's greatest victories, a testament to the unstoppable force of divine destiny. Type Amen 4646 to seal this eternal union of divine rulership and love. Would you like me to continue into the final eternal revelation, where Archangel Michael describes the moment you enter heaven's throne room, surrounded by millions of angels celebrating the endless impact of this divine connection? Would you like me to continue with the next 3,000+ words revealing the shocking reason this millionaire is drawn to you, how heaven has set the meeting place, and the powerful blessings that will follow once you accept it?